Russ.
Do you want some riddle?
Some what?
Is this a bad time? Sorry.
This is a bad time because we're live. Hello again, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Trying to Traumatize My Players. Last time on Ravenloft, these guys entered a whole new domain. They fought some floating zombie things. They found an old dilapidated building. Well, every building here is dilapidated, but they walked into one and they woke someone up who immediately began to panic. And then you guys accidentally led to the death of his wife. And then you guys, good on you, healed the wife, brought her back to life. Sure hope that doesn't come back to bite you in the butt. But then, after putting that guy back to sleep, you ran into another guy, and he was awake, and he had an exposition dump for you. And he said that people here are terrified to sleep, or they're terrified to stay awake. No in between. It's one or the two. You pick one. And he told you that the Palace of Bones is a place, and he also told you about Pulao and the Nightingale Bell, which is this giant, massive bell, apparently. It's as big as a building or so, you've heard from this one person. You can trust him, maybe. I don't know. But that is where we have left off. You guys made the decision to then leave that building and head off into the streets toward the Palace of Bones. And that is where we will pick up. You're in the streets and you're headed toward the Palace of Bones, which is that away, or at least according to that person who gave you all that information.
So I'm just bringing this up here because typically we go into these things and we don't have a plan. Which I'm all about. But are we trying to just come here and rescue Alan and the other guy and then leave? Or are we trying to kill Chang-Chi? What are we doing here?
Well, Ben Richten still hasn't really established what we're doing here other than save Alan and the other guy.
I'm sorry, I'm terrible with names.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Alan and Arthur.
Arthur, yeah.
I knew it was an A.
Yeah. Alan and Arthur. Van Richten sent you guys out to see what Alan and Arthur may have been delayed by, if they're okay, if they need help, if they need saving. That's why you guys are here.
All right. So while we walk, we look at
you guys walk. You guys continue. I just making sure everybody was cool and had no follow-up questions as you walk through the street.
And I'm going to be super
clarification.
We're walking.
And as you're walking, out in the distance between, as the buildings begin to clear, and you can see in the spaces between the buildings, and also where the buildings stop, and there's more like courtyard areas, like stone courtyard areas, or in the gaps where there are streets, you can see off in the distance this massive architectural wonder that you are very confidently sure is the Palace of Bones. And as you get closer and your vantage point changes just a little bit, you can also see that next to the Palace of Bones is this incredibly massive bronze bell that hangs from an even more massive wooden frame. And atop this wooden frame, you see the skeletal outline of the flowing body of a dragon.
So we know that when the bell rings, you go to sleep, or people of the town go to sleep.
Should we maybe I
don't know, or something in case it rings? Unless we're trying to go to sleep, but I don't know.
So it's already rang. That's why everyone's asleep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it didn't affect us. That was my concern.
I want to. We should probably hide so he can't see us while we're talking.
That is a good plan.
Oh, is it like awake or is it just the
bell?
skeleton?
Oh, the dragon.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hey, man, you go ahead and you give me a perception roll, big guy.
Perception, my only weakness.
That and cake.
That's a good movie.
I feel
Van?
judged, but rightfully so.
I'm sorry. No, that wasn't you. I was thinking of Jumanji.
Yeet 20. Yeah, I
A
know
Yeet 20.
I know the reference.
As Morlock is suggesting a place to hide, so that you guys can figure out a more solid plan. Your eye catches the subtlest movement on this skeletal dragon, and its head is slowly turning as you watch to look in your direction.
Quick, go.
All right, let's, I
Squeaky,
guess,
Scooby-Doo.
inside.
Yeah, you guys want to just head into like a nearest building, an alleyway? Where are you going?
The quickest out of eyesight.
Whatever's
We can
nearest.
see you.
Okay, cool. There is kind of a large gazebo-ish structure nearby, and if you were to run under that, then then the viewpoint of you would be obscured. Yes, Russell.
As we're going, I'm slapping myself on the butt, giving myself a little bit of guidance.
Oh, I thought you were
Great.
doing like the horse thing, like you're spitting up the horse. And I was like, this is
Go
a
faster, go faster.
No. Totally normal thing to do. I absolutely understand it. Yeah, you've got your guidance. And as you all turn to run toward this gazebo, you see 3 floating corpses just in front of you, looking in your direction. And they're floating side by side, like a little corpse wall.
In
Is there
front
any
of the
way-
gazebo.
In front of the gazebo.
What are they doing?
They are floating there. They're just there.
Is there anywhere else for us to go?
Yeah, would you like to look around real quick?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll look around.
Yeah, as you put your head on a quick swivel to see if there's anywhere else to go where you won't be hindered by the floating corpses that have given you some trouble in the past. Go ahead and give me another quick perception roll.
19.
19. You immediately notice that there is an alleyway that would be almost perfect for cover. However, right in front of that alleyway are 3 more floating corpses, again staring directly in your direction.
Are these ones like up like they're standing floating, or are they like laying down like they're floating?
Oh no, they're upright.
Okay.
I'm gonna transform into my wolf form.
Real quick before you do that, you do notice that whereas the ones that you fought in the past had arms outstretched towards you, these ones, their arms hang limply at their sides.
Are you trying to blow them away?
Is there any open windows in any of the? Because they're mostly like 5-story buildings, or is that just where we came from?
That's mostly where you came from. You are in a part of town now where you're hitting like 2- and 3-story buildings, which do give you a better view of the horizon.
Okay. Are there any 2nd or 3rd-story windows that are currently open that I could see?
Give me a quick perception roll.
A 19.
Whoa.
A 19. As you look up into the air to see if you have any open windows on a 2nd or 3rd floor, you don't see open windows there, but you do see the figure of an old man standing in and half out of a doorway. Like he's kind of like peeking around the corner, and you see him give you a quick...
I think I found a direction without dead bodies, and I kind of point at the old men to guide my companions towards the door.
I will hold off on beast mode as we go over.
I will
All right.
also hold off on beast mode.
You all run toward the old man?
Yeah.
You all run toward the old man. He ushers you through the door. And then he holds the door open while these 6 Jiangshi follow you all in.
So are they friendly then?
They're not hostile.
Okay, so we're all in this room. What are we looking at as we enter this room with the old man and 6 Zongshi follow us? And what are we looking at?
The room is near bare. There's a torn rug on the floor, a couple half-broken chairs, and as the final Jiangshi floats through the door, the old man closes it very quietly while looking out the crack as he's closing the door all the way. Once the door is closed, he latches it with a small chain. He looks at all of you, and then he just says, "Follow me." And he begins heading into a back room further inside the building.
What does this guy look like? And I said he's older, but what does he look like?
He is an old, bald man. His head is completely shaven, and it glistens in what very little light there is. And he has a very long mustache and soul patchy-like beard that hang all the way down past his chest. And he wears shabby, loose-fitting robes.
Okay.
As we're going, I just asked him, like, sir, what's the deal with your friends here?
They are not my friends. They are currently my slaves. Come, follow me.
As Corbin will follow, but we'll just check to make sure that there doesn't seem to be any it seems that from like a door that it will close behind us, basically.
Like
Like a trap.
oh,
yeah.
okay. Cool. Yeah, that's cool. Give me a solid investigation check. Why don't you there?
Another 19.
Yeah, as you look at the door frames, you look at the walls where you think there might be seams where something might stick out at you, and everything does seem very normal.
All right, yeah, then I'll just continue to follow him if he doesn't seem to be overtly hostile or trying to trap us or trick us.
Yeah. He leads you into a room much further back in the building, and these 6 Jiangshi, they stay in the room where you guys initially entered. As you guys enter this back room, you see a little bird that's hopping up and down on a very shabby desk. As it sees you, it begins to chirp softly yet excitedly, as if new people are not a common thing. And you hear this man begin, he speaks a language you don't know to the bird, who then kind of settles down but continues to kind of hop in place a little bit as if still excited. He then motions to a corner where you see a great many poorly restored cushions and blankets against on a floor against the wall. There's a nicer rug here than what is in the previous room, one that you wouldn't be scared to lay on, but it's certainly not by any means a nice rug. And he pulls out the chair at the desk and he turns it so that it's kind of facing this area, and he sits down in the chair with a groan. And as he motions again toward the cushions and blankets for you all to make yourself at home, he sighs heavily and he says, "You are not from around here."
What was your
Well,
first
that's wrong.
You do not look hungry. Do you have any food?
Yes, we do. When was the last time you ate, fella?
Try not to think about when the last time was. I try to think about when the next time will be.
Corvin says, "Oh, okay. Well," as he starts biting some of his lunch, like it. I was trying to get a time frame to see how long, like, you've been living like this, but if you don't want to give information, I can just eat the lunch myself.
Corvin, and then I give the guy some food.
He stands graciously and he bows to you as he takes a little bit of food. Any food that you've just given him, his attention is no longer on you. It's completely on the food, and he eats greedily as if he hasn't eaten in weeks.
I'm
And
fixated on. Oh, go ahead.
as soon as he's done eating, he wipes his face a little bit. Thank you for showing kindness to an old man like me. How did you all get here?
Well, Pi sent us this way.
Pi? This is not a name I recognize.
Isn't
He's
that
one of
the-
them never sleepers. Yeah, it is Pi.
Okay.
He seemed to lack sleep. He was a bit of a strange fellow, but you know, he gave us some information. He was nice enough.
The longer a person goes without sleeping, the stranger they become.
Why aren't you sleeping?
Tianqing, she wants me dead.
We probably could have guessed that, Morlock. You know, Pi did tell us exactly why you shouldn't sleep here. I guess it's always good to confirm our information.
I'm fixated on the Shang-Chi the Shang-Chi at the moment. Are the floating zombies? And I'm like, so how do you have them as slaves? How does this work? Are you a necromancer of sorts?
Yes, sir. Yes, I am a necromancer, and you need not worry about the Zhangxi in the other room. I have them completely under my control. Even while I sleep, they obey me.
Okay.
He
Did
plays with his long mustache and beard.
I didn't write this down. Go figure. From weeks ago. Did we fight one of these things? Or.
Yeah, you fought two of these things.
Oh, and he's in control of them? What a jerk.
Yeah.
Well, no, we fought different ones. Yeah, the one we fought had its arms out like this. His are on their side, which
Well, I
you know,
know, but I'm sure
they're
he
more
could.
polite.
He could probably make them go from this to this. Right? Like,
You can
I don't
ask him.
know.
Yeah. You want to find out?
I want to find out.
Oh,
Did you just stab Morlock? Did I miss that?
No, that's
he
Thriller.
was doing
Oh,
Thriller.
Thriller. I just saw the peripheral. I saw this, and I was like, is he? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's today.
So you're in control of these things? I said quietly.
I am in control of these 6.
Just these ones, or the ones that were outside fighting us earlier?
No, just these.
Oh, okay. Suspicions have gone down.
And when one of these falls, I will go and get another.
Where are you getting these things?
That is a good
They
question.
are all around us.
Do you take control of them from Tisheng, or do you procure new ones? I guess.
I only procure new ones. Tianqing has no control over the Jiangxi, but she does nothing to stop them. So they roam the streets and they kill people, except these. These are mine.
Are these like the people that were in the beds that were sleeping and then they die in their sleep?
They become Shang-Chi
Okay.
when a person dies and their family or friends wake up and see that their companion has not waken up with them, they are put in funeral clothing and they are taken to the north of the city toward the Palace of Bones. And on the next night, they become Jiangxi.
Just to clarify, the person that lived or the people that died?
That died.
Isn't there a way to like prevent that from happening? No.
So now we know where they come from. And now there's a dragon thing waking up outside that has my concern. What do you have you been avoiding the dragon all this time?
If you are awake and Pulao sees you, he comes for you. And no one escapes Pulao.
What does comes for mean? Is it immediate, or do we have a dragon at our doorstep right now?
No, unlikely. He cannot track you unless he knows you and where you have previously been. You have not given away your coordinates
I don't
No.
to
believe
Pulao,
so.
and you have not done anything foolish that would make Tiancheng know where you are.
Just that lady. Right?
We did, wake somebody, have his wife die, and then save his wife after she died. That suspicious? I don't know exactly how Tinjing works. So
How did his wife die?
we don't know. She was asleep. Then she was dead.
And then we stopped that and reversed it.
Flipped it and reversed it.
Yeah, that.
How long ago was this?
We took a short rest between that, didn't we?
No.
No?
We took a short rest when we first entered that building
Okay.
before that happened. And then, yeah.
Yeah. So like, I don't know, about 10,
20.
20 minutes ago.
And before I brought you in here, did Pulao see you?
No.
That's why I asked if we have a dragon wait out our door. Maybe.
I think we are safe. If he knew where you were, we would all know it by now. But you should never, ever bring someone back to life here.
Note taken, but
Does that include our party?
I think we kind of, if one of us dies, it's probably best that we save our party, or else you kind of stay dead. That would make sense, right?
And I mean, if one of us ends up dying here and we're in that dire of situation, I think the whole point of not bringing them back to dead, I think that's past at that point.
That's a good point. Yes.
Fair enough.
I cannot stop you from doing whatever you want to do, but it could be disastrous.
We're on the trail of two gentlemen from also not from here. One very large man and another one in a chair of sorts. Have you seen them?
No, I have not.
Would
Have
you
you
know
heard-
where they would go if they were to come over here? Where they're likely, where they would end up? Maybe if they have found.
How long have they been here?
It was like 10 days or something, right?
We also know that time is relative in these things, and we have no idea
Yeah.
what the speed of time is here. So
10 days could be 10 hours. It's very interstellar, 10 days. It could
Okay.
be 10 hours, or maybe 10 days is 7 years. You have no real way to
We're in
tell what-
Narnia at the moment.
yeah.
We don't know necessarily. From where we came from, it was 10 days, but we're not quite sure where here.
It is entirely possible that they are safe and within the city, and all you must do is find them. Or it is entirely possible that Pulao or Tinchang or the Zhangxi have gotten to them before you could. And the only way to find out is to go look.
So we haven't been here during daytime. How does the city compare in daytime?
People are awake.
Is that worse, better?
It depends on your position on things. People often want to fall asleep to escape the hunger that ravages them during the day. But there is little purpose to being awake. Unless people want to stay awake simply because they do not wish to sleep.
Fair enough. The room that he brought us into, is it windowless?
It is.
Okay. So, what is your plan? What do you? I don't mean to be rude, but what do you do on a day-to-day basis?
I survive. And one day, if I am lucky, I will find the purpose. I found you. The bird is still jumping up and down excitedly on the desk.
I'm watching the bird.
Lonnie,
Is
the bird flies over and settles on your shoulder. And he
Well, I
bounces
feel
down.
rejected.
Does the bird seem alive?
The bird's alive.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it was like a necromancer's pet or if it was like a real bird.
No, he's alive.
So do I have any way of communicating with it? Or no?
I don't know. Do you?
I don't know. Do I? I don't think so.
What class are you?
Druid.
What spells do you have?
I'm out of spells.
She doesn't
Aw,
look druish.
Nuts.
Yeah.
So,
Wait. Do you have speak with animals? Because it's a ritual.
No, I
Okay.
didn't add that one.
and I'm addressing it to the group now. Now that we're here, where to next?
Well, he doesn't seem to see a Alan or. God damn it. I will remember his name eventually. Alan or Arthur. Yeah. Yes. We even had the Arthur in the chat. It's one way to remember. I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen Alan out of the house. I don't know how accessible he is around town. Have we seen ramps around this town?
I was just thinking about that.
No, ABA compliant.
I mean, we can rule out any buildings with steep stairwells. You know.
Oh, that's funny.
You have not seen ramps in town.
Have we seen I don't know how Alan normally gets around the house. Is his wheelchair ground bound? That's a phrase.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
He's Terra bound.
Okay. No boosters or anything like that. Don't make him
Hover.
start
No
flying.
no boosters, no jetpacks,
Okay.
no hover bits.
So, do we have anything of theirs on us? Just odd question. I know, random.
I look at Mora. Did you steal anything, Mora, from Alan's room, perchance?
I don't know what you're trying to say about my character here. But no, he was always looking.
All right. Well, that rules out that idea.
How desperate are you to find your friends?
That is why we are here. So, I mean,
Fairly.
I'd say fairly.
I'll make you a deal.
I'm already
One.
dead, so that will not work. Oh, okay, go ahead.
You give me more food. 2, when you find your friends and you leave, you take me with you.
I'm pretty sure Van Victon would love you to join. I don't see a problem with that. Do you? I'd also have friends. Yeah, I look around. It's nice to have the non-breathing one along with us.
Hey! Didn't like you either.
Good. I have an idea. And this is something that Carlisle, he points at the bird on Lonnie's shoulder, has told me of. So if it works, we should all be able to get out of here. But it is dangerous.
I mean,
Okay.
definitely worthwhile hearing it. Why
Yeah.
not?
Good. First, food.
I provide food.
Yeah, Corvin
You-
provides the half-eaten apple he was eating.
He takes both the uneaten apple, and as he reaches for the unsullied food that Morgan has offered, the roof is ripped away,
By
and a
dragon.
skeletal dragon falls through the now open, the open skylight. Everybody, roll initiative.
Well, he wasn't at the door, guys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what a silly idea!
Was he just like waiting?
Dragon at a door.
You know, this whole time we were talking, I had it in my head. He's gonna burst through the roof. He's gonna burst through the wall. He's gonna. What if he did that? Wouldn't that be funny? And then,
It would. That's why it's happening. It's happening now. Corvin is a 13. Morgan is a 17. Morlock is a 12. Y'all in these names. Mora is an 8, and Lonnie.
Roll off, roll off, roll off.
That was exciting.
Twinsies.
Moo. All right. I'm going to switch the camera over, and I would like everybody to describe where they are in relation to everyone.
Am I top middle?
Yeah.
Okay. Easy.
Corver would have been leaning by wherever the door was from the hallway we came through.
I had just given food to the elderly gentleman. We haven't gotten his name yet. So probably right next to him.
I think I'm just chilling by a wall as far as I know.
Am I Twifty's old thingy?
Yep, sure are.
Cool beans. Yeah, that looks about right. Because I would have been near kind of the old man too.
Yeah. All right.
Oh,
Oh
just
my
kidding.
God.
So I'm actually over by. Just kidding.
There you go.
And I said,
Lovely.
Cool.
And that's
"Some kind of day."
Pulao. I'm going to need everybody to make a concentration saving throw.
Constitution?
Sorry, yes, Constitution saving throw. Can't say words while I'm reading words because I'm not an acrobat.
Did you, Griff? That guy's huge. You guys are toast. Thanks. We know.
Well, he's actively breathing like poison or something at us. So, yeah, I think we're not toast. No, we're not being burnt, it sounds like. I think we're just being deathified.
You guys are about to meet more or less his sister. Some more. Oh, you really are. Dang it. Ugh.
We got a 15, an 11, a 6, a 20, and a 21. Lonnie and Mora. You guys are down. The world around you begins to fade. Your eyelids flutter shut, and as you fall to the ground, the last thing you see roaring above you is the terrifying skeletal dragon. And then you see your compatriots engage, and your world goes black.
Well,
All
now I
right,
just get the popcorn and I watch.
Gonna bring it to Morgan.
Glad I have
Oh.
tips.
All right. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to transform into beast mode as once again I just kind of rip out of my skin and turn into a werewolf. And then I just look at him and just, hey, you, okay? Terrible breath. And then I just go and run up and smack him.
Yeah, you're gonna run up and you're gonna smack him.
I'm going to smack him. Sorry. I shouldn't get so excited about smackage.
No, go ahead. It's fun to be excited about smackage. Do it.
All right. Let's see. Does a 16 hit?
A 16 does not hit. As you smack at him with your massive weapon, it glances off of his bony figure, leaving no dents or marks whatsoever. This is where you panic.
Yes. This is the part where we run away.
Corvin.
All right. Corvin is going to go ahead and where is he, in the room or is he like above the room?
Oh no, he's in the room. He's
Okay.
in with you. There's not much space, and I didn't draw it out because just that's the kind of DM I am. Sorry.
All right.
It's a big
well,
room. He can fit.
Yeah, okay. I was just asking because I'm about to climb the wall, and I wanted to know like if he's like up there or down in the room. So Corvin is going to go ahead and climb up the wall, as he has spider climb,
Okay.
and he will dash and just try to get the attention, not with any active ability or anything like that, but just shouting, "Well, you can't get us all if I just run away, right?" And I will just run basically straight up onto the roof. And just try to divert his attention in 2 different directions and move dash total of 70 feet up the wall and onto the roof, however far that is.
You're on the roof. How can I? Here we go.
Just put me on a
This is-
D6.
Here we go. No, this is better.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. Yeah, there we go. Just perfect DM tactic right there. the having the kind of equipment necessary to put a mini on a roof. All right, is that it?
Yep, I just dashed up there.
Moorlock.
I'm gonna go ahead and my compatriots that are on the ground right there. Are they sleeping, or are they passed out, or are they dead?
You can check, but it would be your action for this turn.
No, yeah. Which ones? I think Lonnie's closer to me.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna if I walk. I'm not within attack range. No, I am within attack range of this guy, but if I were to move to Lonnie, would that attack of opportunity?
You do not have to move to Lonnie. She's right next to you.
I'm going to lay on hands for 10 points.
Okay, cool. Lonnie, if you needed hit points, you get them back, but you are still unconscious.
Sorry, I just got back. What I missed?
You have 10 hit points more. You're healed, but
I'm still out.
you're still out.
Cool.
And that's my action.
That's your action.
Because I have one action, because paladins have an action.
Do you have any bonus action you'd like to do?
Hold on. I mean, no. The bonus action says 2-weapon fighting, but I don't know if I can actually do that as a bonus action, so.
No, you didn't attack on your regular action.
So no.
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 Okay. Cool. That is going to bring it back to Pulao. Hey, Morgan. See there?
He said, "Be right back" in the chat.
Oh, no.
Oh no, I'm going away too.
Hey, I mean,
Wait, is that how this works?
no, it's not.
Don't
Pretty
give
sure
him
you guys
ideas,
should
Griff. It wasn't until right now.
Man, that would be fun. There's actually a miniature that I do really want of a gelatinous cube because the mini opens and you can put stuff in there. Like you can put like a mini of like you can fit a whole medium-sized mini into a gelatinous cube mini and you can like see through it and it's really cool. I want one of those.
Cool.
Okay. Well, I don't know when he's going to be back, but I'm pretty sure a 25 is going to hit him. So when he's back, can we all remember that he took 16 piercing damage as Pulao bites him?
I'll write that down. 6 piercing damage.
No, 16 piercing damage.
Yes, 6 piercing damage. I'm just kidding.
All right. Well, he is raging, I assume, right? Wait, no, he's a blood hunter, not a barbarian. I don't know how that works.
So now I don't trust you guys to.
I have it written down. You're good.
16.
1-6.
You're my
good.
sister. I trust you the least out of everybody here.
Rude.
I was making jokes. I have integrity.
Because siblings.
I do want to
But,
see my notes, sir.
you know, if there is somebody else here, and that's Moorlock. Hey, Moorlock.
Trust that guy.
Does an 18 hit you?
Oh, I just hold on. It's no, haha,
It doesn't?
no.
Okay. This thing bats at you with its with a massive claw, and while it does collide, your armor saves you from the damage that you would have taken.
Haha.
Dragon is bananas. BANANAS.
A-N-A-N-A-S.
You're spelling Pulao wrong.
This
And-
dragon is a poop head. POOPHEAD.
We are going to go ahead and skip over. Oh wait, he's back.
No, he's right here. Yeah.
You took
Robert,
6
you took 16 damage,
Ooh, okay, cool. So
and
That's
I'm
what I mean,
only
a
certain
25
of
hit.
that because a 25, I'm pretty sure hit you.
maybe it did.
Yeah, I think so. Yep, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
It's your turn though, if that makes you feel any better about the situation.
Are they unconscious? Are they still conscious? Or what's up? What's
I-
the
It would take your action to discover what they are.
But he saw me lay on hands and they did not wake up.
Yes. Okay, cool. Then I am going to realizing that a 16 doesn't hit, which translates to non-metagaming. Well, yeah, he's a really tough guy who's probably yeah. I'm gonna rush over and I'm just gonna grab the nearest one to me to try getting him out of the room.
You're gonna rush over to who? Lonnie, probably.
Sure, yeah. 5, 10,
All right.
15.
What's
I'm gonna try picking him up and getting out of the room.
Okay. You can do that. What was that? That was 15 feet, 20 feet. Yeah, you can do that. You're gonna pick up Lonnie and you're gonna try and get out the room.
While I'm doing that, I'm gonna yell over to Morlock. Hey, grab the other one and get out of here. There's no fighting him.
Sure.
And that will end my turn as soon as I get as close to the door as I can.
You are gonna take an attack of opportunity.
I figured.
26.
No, it misses.
Yep, I believe you. You take 11 damage.
Owie. Okay.
And Corbin.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and this time try to get the dragon out of the room. Don't know if it'll work, but I'm going to make loud piercing noises in its head. I need a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving
Okay.
throw.
It has to beat a 13. I don't know if it could do it.
Do you need total or will a nat 20 do it for you?
You know, I think we'll say that passes just
All
a
right.
little bit.
8
He does take 8 psychic damage, though.
damage. You got it.
8 psychic. Yeah. And then I will, seeing that I do see my friends being grabbed, I will kind of just run a circle around the roof. So if you just want to move the whole cube kind of south of the dragon. Yeah, there you go. And
All right. Moorlock.
Hello. I'm gonna pick up Mora less, but Mora than less. And he's already spent his attack of opportunity. And I'm gonna yippee-ki-yay out of there.
Yep. Okay.
And I'm gonna look for our old man friend.
He and the bird have absconded. In the chaos, they have just run. They're already out of there.
Cool. And picking up is my action? Question mark.
Picking up Mora was your action.
Okay. Cool. I'm done.
Cool. Constitution saving throws, both of you.
Constitution.
19.
19 and 18.
18.
All right. Yeah. This thing lets loose another cone of breath. From what lungs, you have no idea, but from its skeletal maw, a sparkling, glistening cloud envelops everyone.
Sparkles.
But you are still up.
It's fabulous.
We get it. You like disco.
Morgan.
I see what you did there. I'm going to go for the door, make a dash for it. Actually, in fact, use a dash action and make a rush for it.
Okay.
How far am I from the door? Real quick.
Another 10 feet, you're there.
I'm going to do the disengage action and run through the other side of the door.
Okay. Cool. You are through the door. Corvin.
All right. Corvin's going to go ahead and take a shot to just try to hit the thing. Don't think a 12 is going to land. And just plinks off his skeleton. And I just say, hey, I'm over here. You know, there are another person just getting away. Oh, no. And then I'll just stay there.
Roll performance.
I'm actually kind of... Oh, I am kind of good at that, but I got a 10.
Okay.
Your heart wasn't in it.
Yeah.
Moorlock.
I'm going to do what Morgan did. Disengage and get out.
All right. Okay. Well, you've got your wish. And this thing is gonna immediately fly. It can't fit through that door, so it's gonna fly up and it's going to breathe a cloud at you. Constitution saving throw.
All right. Just to make sure, is it breath related? Like, do I need to breathe in this thing?
There's no mechanic for that. It's a saving throw.
Okay. Yeah, I failed.
You failed?
I assume a 9 fails.
A 9 does fail. Your eyelids begin to droop and get heavy as your vision blurs, and
Corvin's on the
be
roof
fun.
by himself.
High or low, Bradley?
I'll go with low.
You fall backward. You fall backwards, so you're still on the roof. You didn't fall into the room at all, which would have been great. I would have loved it. But it didn't happen. So you are now down. Morlock and Morgan, where are you guys running to?
Away. Like out of the building as far as we can get away from this thing.
Okay, so you're going to run back out into the street? And then down a street?
Yeah.
Was there any hint of where the old man went?
Yeah.
You can use a turn to try and track him.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sure.
cool. Then you can do that on your turn, but right now
Wait.
it's Morgan's.
No,
I was going to say,
yeah.
I actually have advantage on sight and anything involving hearing and smell in my current form. Can I use my lichen senses to try smelling them?
Yes.
Seeing we were in the room for a while with him, I could probably track his scent.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm going to do that then.
Survival with advantage.
Cool deal. 21.
Yeah, you can still smell him. He hasn't gone far. In fact, you're pretty sure he's still in the building. Like he hasn't left. And then the Jiangxi are still there too.
Old
I relay
man.
that to Morlock.
Old man. Wait, just call out.
Is that your action to call out to him?
I want to keep moving towards the door, away from the dragon, but calling out to the old man. Old man, we know you're here.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. So, calling out and yelling.
But not yelling, but like, old man. Like louder speak, but not yelling.
I put my paw, like my one that's free, on his shoulder, just like trying to gesture like to my nose.
I mean, we are still like initiative is still going. There's no like time for like a back and forth.
Okay.
So you're tracking him. He's still in the building.
Yeah.
All you have to do is use movement to get to where
that's what
you can perceive him.
I'm going to smell my way towards him.
Okay, cool. Your smell leads you back down that hallway into the first room that you entered.
Okay.
I got rid of the map because I don't want to draw this out. Morlock, it's your turn.
Okay, so I'm following Morgan, and I'm like checking on who do I have? I have more or less.
You have more.
I'm checking on is more or less sleeping.
If you'd like to use your action, you can find out.
Yes, action as I'm moving.
Yeah, so movement, but your action would be okay. Medicine check.
Ooh. Medicine check. 15.
Yeah, she's asleep.
Wet
she
Willy
is
time.
Completely fine and healthy, but she is asleep.
I know what my next action is going to be. Wet Willy in the ear.
I sure can't wait to find out as the roof gets ripped away in this room. And I need Constitution saving throws.
Again?
Yeah, it's pretty great, isn't it?
Again? Yeet 20.
All right. Yeah, you're still up. Can't run forever.
Eventually, my rolls are going to fail.
Yeah.
Morgan,
Yes.
it's your turn.
How close was my smell to like tracking this old man?
It is now leading you into a room that is off to the side of this first room that you entered when you came in off the street. When you came in off the street, you entered this room, and then the old man led you into a back room. Instead of leading you to that back room, if he had just simply taken a right, it would have led to the door. And that's where you smell him coming from.
Okay. I'm not going to go in there at the moment. Just because he clearly doesn't have any strength to fight this dude. He ran off himself. So I feel like I'm just leading the direct. I'm gonna run as far below. Like we're multiple stories up, right?
No,
No, we're on the first floor.
you're on the first floor.
Shit.
And the top floor now.
No, and I'm gonna go for the room. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna make a dash into the room.
All right. You dash over to the door. You'd have to open it. Would you like to do
Yes.
so?
I'm gonna do it.
You grab the door and you go to slide it open, but it is fixed shut.
Shit.
But he's definitely in there.
I'm gonna keep running.
To where?
Out the building as soon maybe if there's something like a basement or something like that.
All right. Yeah. So blindly running into the building, Pulao is like in the room. He just breathed his breath at you.
Yeah.
So you can either remain where you are or you can go back into the back room. Otherwise, you'd have to get near him.
Okay, so we can't just run out of the building away from him, or
No, he's blocking the door you originally came through.
okay. Yeah, I guess we're gonna go through the back room then.
All right, you're gonna head back through the back room. Morlock,
Hello.
are you just following Morgan?
I'm following Morgan. Was a dash action needed?
You can if you'd like.
No, was a dash action needed?
No.
I'm going to go through the room
yes.
and attempt to where?
Sorry, you dashed over to the door.
Yes.
No, Morgan did.
Originally, that was my intention. to
Yeah.
dash
Okay.
through
So
the
he
door.
dashed, but he just got extra movement out of it. It didn't get him away.
Okay. Yeah. No, I'm gonna go through the door with my movement. Yes.
No, the door is locked. The door won't open.
No, with where Morgan went.
So you just want to keep following him.
Yeah. Does that mean a dash action? To get
This
to
is
the
why
door
we
Morgan
really need grids for this, and I wish I had.
If you wanted to keep up with him, yes, but you can follow him without keeping necessarily all the way up with him, if that's what you.
I just
because he had to backtrack.
Yeah, I just want to get through the door. That
Which
Morgan went
door?
through. The one that Morgan went through.
Morgan didn't go through a door; it was locked.
No, the door into the back room. I thought.
So he's not there yet. He didn't have enough movement. He's headed back to you.
Oh, okay. I'm just going back through the door I just came through.
Okay.
And do I still have an action left?
We need a different strategy.
What you need is to make some Constitution saving throws.
No, because if I have an action, I'm going to attempt to wake up more or less.
Well, then say that. Then don't leave me here.
Well,
go ahead.
Yeah.
How are you waking up more or less?
The same way we woke up the other man in the other room.
Roll damage.
You're gonna slap me.
What Willy damage? Wait.
What Willy damage?
Wait, are you
right?
Are you doing what Willy? Or are you doing the slapping?
I'm doing a very intense wet Willy.
Okay, if it's a wet willy, that's fine. Just do a wet willy. I thought we were talking about slapping.
No, wet Willy. I was making a joke. Wet Willy.
Okay, wet willy. Yeah, give her a wet willy.
Big old fat wet Willy. Just a big old half orc wet Willy.
Ugh,
Okay.
even talking about it makes me go, ugh.
Cool. She's still asleep. I need you to make Constitution saving throws.
Dirty 20.
All right. Cool. Pulao takes off through the giant hole in the roof that he had just created.
Which direction is he going? Like
Up.
towards where we're up?
Up. Morgan, what are you doing?
Okay. So we're still in that hallway, right?
Yep.
I'm going to try bursting down the door the old man went through. I think maybe the only way to get out of here is go down. Maybe there's a cellar he went through. Who knows? But I'm going to burst that door open with a free hand.
Okay, sure. You're able to run back to the door.
Use the druid.
Go.
Smash with the gnome.
What are you using to break it down?
Like a battering ram.
I'm going to use like the back end of my greatsword, just kind of smash my way through
All right.
with my free
Cool.
hand.
Yeah. Roll me damage.
Okay.
I guess if it's the pommel, it's like a 1d4.
That would be a yeet 20.
For damage.
Oh, for damage? Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was doing a roll to hit.
Yeah, it's not going anywhere. It's not going to fight you back. You can just hit it.
Okay, that would be a Yeah, I mean that's a flat 3, I guess.
Okay, yeah. So all the doors here, they're made mostly of dilapidated, rotting wood. Some of them, like this one, that are made to slide, are made of thin wood and paper. And as you try to break through this one with the pommel of your sword, you hit metal.
Okay, so there's something special about this door.
Yeah, it's reinforced.
Interesting. Okay.
You can still break it down, though. You made a dent.
Okay.
Warlock, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna go towards that door that Morgan's trying to break down.
Okay.
I'm assuming I saw it happen. And I'm gonna yell, if you want us to break down this door, I'd advise you, I don't know what this accent is, I'd advise you to open it. Old man.
Cool. Roll persuasion.
Persuasion. You know, as a paladin, that is my bestest skill. 6.
You receive no answer, and the door doesn't move. But
Yeah, I
what
don't
you
think
do,
he's not in there.
you do hear outside of the building. You hear loud movement and rushes of wind, and a deep guttural roaring. You hear things in the other room being thrashed around.
Where the old man might be.
No, in the room that you just came from, the back room.
Oh, where Corvin is.
Yeah.
We don't know that though.
Yeah. I mean, you know that the dragon is mostly focused on you, so you're not sure what Corvin is up to.
He's playing cards.
Morgan.
Okay, I'm going to go instead. I'm going to put the gnome down for a second. And I'm going to just put my full attack into this door.
All right. So you're hitting it like with the blade of your sword now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Damage.
Cool. So that would be, just check on here to make sure. That would be 10 damage.
Okay.
Oh. Yep, 10 damage.
All right. Cool. Morlock.
I'm going to do the same thing. Attack the door with my great sword.
I see you too are a scholar.
Ha ha! Eight Zamaj.
Okay. Cool. Constitution saving throws.
Schleicher.
Ooh, yes. We have inspiration, right?
Nope.
14.
Goodbye, Morgan.
Yeah, Morgan, your eyes feel heavy. And so too does your body as you crashes to the ground. Oh, more like you rolled a 5?
I rolled a 4.
Oh,
I got 5.
yeah, okay. Cool. Yeah, you hit the ground first then. As your world goes dark.
Drink the Kool-Aid, man.
We tried.
But as your world goes dark, you immediately become aware of a glistening golden city. Each one of you. As soon as the reality around you fades and your eyes close, and you no longer hear or see any of your surroundings, you become immediately aware of a glistening golden city all around you. Wherever it was that you fell asleep, so Lonnie, Mora, you immediately wake up in that back room and everything in it made of gold. Corvin, you're up on the roof. There is no longer a hole in the roof for you to see down into the room. You're standing on a complete building. And Morgan and Morlock, you stand in the entrance room of this building next to an open door that leads to a cupboard. Everything that you behold is made of gold.
Morgan and Warlock.
So are we all becoming aware at the same time?
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, I don't, but does Mora and Lonnie see each other and Morlock and Morgan see each other? Or are
Yep.
we independent? Okay.
Lonnie and Mora see each other. They're standing right next to each other. They weren't even laying down. They're just standing there. Same with Morlock and Morgan.
Oh,
And I'm not carrying a sleeping body.
You're not.
Do I see activity in the town? No, since I'm on the roof.
So you're kind of like on the back roof of the building. You'd have to walk over to the front part in order to get to the streets. And as you walk along the roof to get to the front street, you do see people in the streets. Many of them on their hands and knees. And it looks like they're scrubbing the golden cobblestone. Some of them stand up again, stand and scrub walls, golden walls.
All right, Corvin's going to go back to the more quiet part and walk down the side of the wall and just try to find a window to get inside the building he was in originally.
Yeah, the windows here are not boarded up. They're not barricaded. And you do find an open window through which you see a very confused Mora and Lonnie.
Oh, I thought I hit my head. It seems that you guys are doing all right in here, though. And oh my god, it's changed a bit. I kind of wipe my eyes. There's a lot of people outside. You guys doing okay?
I was about to ask you the same thing. I know how we went down. How did you get here?
What do you mean? I just climbed onto the roof and then what do you mean here? Oh wait. Are we asleep?
I think so. The last thing I remember is that crazy skeleton dragon roaring at us and us going down after some glitter air surrounded us.
Oh, I guess that's what happened to me too. It just happened so fast. I was just on the roof, and then I was here.
Oh, man. Okay, well, we haven't really been exploring at all.
So I
But
think we should go find the others.
do you think they went down too, Corbin, or do you think they're still fighting?
I don't know. They're pretty strong. I believe in them, but we should probably figure out what we're doing here. And I'll walk into the building and just like navigate around where we were to see if the old man was here and see if we run into Morlock and Morgan.
Yeah. So as you walk back into like the entrance room, there they are. They're right there. They're standing next to a cupboard like room, a pantry.
So did Morgan actually? He fell unconscious in the actual other world, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So that means I've reverted back to human Morgan.
Yeah.
Okay.
So well, we were trying to avoid this, but now we're here. I guess we could see. I look around at all the gold. Why people prefer the sleep, but I go to the pantry and like open, like to see if there's anything in the pantry.
No, you see a lot of shelves. It's a pretty spacious room. You're able to walk into it. There's shelves lining every wall, and on each shelf is a golden burlap sack, a golden crate, a golden pot or vase. There's lots of golden things. If you were to open one to see what's in it, there's nothing.
I mean, aside from the lack of food in the pantry, no wonder the people of the town prefer to be here than where they really live.
They do work a lot. I could definitely tell you that. I don't know if it's exactly the easier life here. If we go look outside, you can see that they're all very busy. They all are scrubbing away. Seems like they don't get a relaxation in their dream.
Yeah, sorry, my bad. I was just remembering George saying the whole like they go there to avoid sleep or to avoid being hungry in their life. But yeah, just kidding. I forgot servitude. All right. Never mind. Well,
Is there any people like? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
no, I was like, if I remember, which apparently it's pretty sketchy. I think didn't he say that if they were caught not working or doing what the dragon wanted in the dreams, then they would get in big trouble. So like there's a dragon presence here too, or was that wrong?
They would get in trouble.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I know that when they woke up, they would die, or their family would. Okay. Okay.
So should we risk asking one of the workers though?
Well, that's why I was bringing it up because I don't want to draw attention to us if they're gonna be like, oh,
Get a poor person killed.
yeah.
Corbin,
Yes.
did you get a good look at the Palace of Bones when you were up there?
Honestly, no. I looked mostly at the streets. I wanted to see if we were alone in here. I came to alone up on a roof, so I wanted to make sure I wasn't alone in my dreams. I don't know how it works here. But no, I didn't see the Bone Palace. I can go back up there. I mean, or we can all just go outside. Are there any windows that point towards the Bone Palace? In the building we're in?
There are windows that point toward it, but you'd get your best view from the street. Just because of other buildings around.
Yeah.
So should we wander out then?
Yeah.
I think that's our best bet.
Yeah.
Who's taking
you? It doesn't matter. You leave the building and you see dozens of people along this street spaced out, all of them on their hands and knees polishing the cobblestones, and dozens of them polishing the wooden buildings, the golden wood buildings all around.
Do they notice us at all?
A few glance in your direction, but they focus on their labors.
I want to talk to somebody, but that didn't go well last time.
Can we see the palace from our vantage point right here?
Yeah, you sure can. Huge and golden.
Do I want to change into somebody?
Somebody.
That doesn't always seem to work. I'm gonna just go like kneel next to a person near me who is scrubbing and act like I'm scrubbing and just be like, do they need work done in the palace?
You should just focus on where you are supposed to polish.
I missed orientation. How do we know where we're supposed to polish?
Just polish.
Okay. I look back at the group. I go, I
Don't
don't know.
ask questions. Don't stop polishing.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna. Is our group around?
Huh?
Are you guys near me? Right?
No.
Him?
If you went to a nearby person, they're still around. Yeah.
Okay, just make sure
I don't
it
know
was
whether or
nearby.
not they got on all fours to be with you, but
But guys, you need to polish.
Is there the bell here?
if you were to look over at the Palace of Bones, you do not see the Nightingale Bell.
What does the Palace of Bones look like in this world?
Golden. Exactly the same as the other world, but golden.
Okay. Gotcha.
How do you know if Pulao is watching?
Pulao is not here.
How do you know?
Pulao is in the waking world. Pulao is not here. You should polish.
I go to whisper to more or less. I believe Tenshing is our problem here. She's the one that controls the sleep.
Oh. Okay. I don't have any. Where do you get stuff to polish?
Find something. A scrap of your own clothes, if you must. But you must polish.
What happens if we don't polish?
Do you get down on your hands and knees and ask this question?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. Then the guards will make you polish. And this person is saying all this. They don't look up at you. They just polish the same cobblestone for the entire conversation.
I'll pull out some of my dark common clothes, like maybe the top part, and I like just rip it really fast, and I pass out a scrap for everybody. I'm like, blend in, you guys.
Well, I did make some footprints on the wall, and I'll go ahead and just climb back up from where I came from and just like wipe up the wall that I came from.
Yeah, you're polishing the wall.
Wait, Corbin, are you really okay? That's not what I meant.
Blended as I'm standing like sideways on the wall.
Like he's just making more problems. I don't know, guys. Do you think we can polish our way up to the palace and see how close we get? Or see if there's a back way to sneak it? I don't know. Is that where we're going?
I think we'd be better off going inside.
This
Go
building
ahead,
looks
Morlock.
numb.
Russell?
Morlock.
You raised your hand?
Do we see any guards?
You don't currently see any guards. Would you like to ask about them?
Yeah, but I want to ask
Cool.
someone else.
Okay, cool. You walk up to somebody completely different.
I mean, we could just go inside and come up with a plan out of sight.
Morgan, are you scared?
A little bit. You know, just slightly. I don't like cleaning. Ask my wife.
More like, what question are you asking?
How do the gods know if you're not cleaning?
If you are not cleaning, you are not cleaning.
Do they just know, or is it just they just see you?
They see you not cleaning.
Okay, and I take his rag. I'm kidding. No, I'm a paladin. I can't do that. Can't do that. Oh,
You seem to be having a problem there, and I go to grab it for you.
Did you just steal that guy's rag?
Are you gonna grab it from him?
I give
No.
you your own warlock.
No, I don't. I did not take his rag.
Is Corvin taking his rag?
No, he's on the wall. He's not
Okay.
even close to them. So
I was gonna
Just making sure.
I'm
Just
gonna look-
making sure.
Can I look around and see if there's any guards?
Yeah, you can look around. All you see are people polishing.
Okay.
Listen, I don't think we have much time. We just were rendered unconscious in the waking world. The guards will probably be with us here in a minute. Let's go make a plan.
Oh, okay.
fair
Kind of
enough.
gesture them into the building.
Back into the
Corvin will
building.
Yeah.
Hop in back into the building.
All right. Everybody's in the building. I assume you have a plan to pitch.
We're unconscious. We need to get reconscious. And I don't think cleaning tiles is going to get us there.
Do you think slapping will work like it did up there? Then I slap him.
No. What you have to do is you have to fall. You know how you get jolted awake, and I push Morgan over. That's just to try to
Yes.
induce the falling response.
Love this.
I let it happen. Just
Okay, cool. So Mora has slapped you.
yeah.
Mora rolled a hit.
17.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you slap him. He's a sturdy guy though. He doesn't take any damage.
Well, I guess that doesn't
And-
work.
It did. I'm
He
still
lets
here.
himself be pushed over by Corvin. Yeah. You fall straight onto your back. The back of your head collides with solid gold.
Do I
Take one
feel it?
damage. Oh,
Okay,
you
so-
feel it.
Okay, so there is pain in this dimension.
I mean, I
In
feel
this
like
part of the myth, there
saw
is
that.
pain.
Oh, I guess we could have tested that, in a little bit safer way, but okay. Well, you're not awake, I assume. Wait, are you awake?
What
I
if
don't
we've
think
been
so.
asleep this whole time and we're finally just awake now?
I spin a top real fast.
I look for a red pill and a blue pill.
Yeah, no, everything is gold here. Corvin, you just have a top.
Wait,
You
did you
spin
just
it.
create that out of your brain? Or did you have that all along?
Manifest reality here in this realm.
Can you do that? I try to
I'll create
manifest.
dancing lights, and the lights will just spin. But I control the lights, so they
Oh.
will spin as much as I make them spin.
And so they do.
Guys, I think we're still in a dream.
More than just a dream.
Does that mean that we're all dreamy now? Because I kind of always knew it about myself, but. So what was the plan again, Morgan? What's to slap you? We tried that. Push you over. We did it. What else can we do to you?
I give him a wet willy as he's on the ground. He's prone. Wet willy.
Yep, your ear is uncomfortable and wet as an orc sticks his finger into it.
The next person who touches me, I don't know what, but it's not going to be pleasant.
I poke Morgan and I run across the room.
You take an attack of opportunity.
Absolutely.
But you have
just for-
disadvantage.
Oh wait,
Morgan.
he is laying down. Never mind. He's prone. He can't do that. Yeah, you poke him and run away. It's hilarious.
Yes. If we're done with the shenanigans.
Never.
I turn into Morgan. Guys, come in the building. I've got a plan.
I don't
Well.
know.
So, Morgan, I don't want to disconcert you or any one of you, but we did see that man's wife die rather quickly after he was discovered. So, the lady that controls things seems to be able to know things rather quickly. I don't know if hiding in this building is actually doing anything. I assume she can hear us. So, I don't know if planning in this building is going to do much. What is your goal, though?
The goal is just come up with a plan of some sort, like something.
Well, I mean, from what we heard from the outside, they did wake up. They just didn't have a reason to wake up, right? At like during the daytime.
Yeah, they woke up and they worked, from what I remember, and then they would go to sleep and then they work. But then that guy freaked out when he woke up when it was nighttime, and that's when that was when his wife was dying.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we can attempt to do something while in this dream world. I don't know, but we're at a pretty big disadvantage. I would suggest that we just we clean. Maybe we clean towards a direction, and they probably won't be able to tell us to stop, right? I mean, if we're doing our job, then I don't see what the problem is. But I mean, I don't know. We're at pretty big disadvantage if we want to do anything in this dreamland. If that one lady dying instantly is a common occurrence, I guess you could say.
So I'm sorry, are you suggesting that we start cleaning in a general direction, maybe such as the palace? This seems like a brand new idea, not something I just said like 2 minutes ago.
You know what we should do? Clean on our way to the palace.
Right?
Yeah, Corvin was just going to clean here, but he took your idea as well
I mean,
to
if we
clean
got
in a
it cleaning-
direction.
Cleaning to the palace makes sense. I mean,
Yeah.
Unless we're trying to not get caught. I'm assuming if she was to be anywhere, potentially that's where she would be. Oh, we can go to
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I clean in your general direction. Okay. I don't know, guys. I got the rags. I did my job.
Well, we can also try to clean in just totally separate directions. I don't know how much danger we're going to be here if we are cleaning, and then just split up and look for Alan and Arthur.
Oh, that's a good idea. Except I don't know if I want to go all by my lonesome.
I don't
Well,
know
we
what
can
they
go
look
in-
like.
We can Scooby Doo
Yeah, I
it
don't
and go
either.
in teams of 2 or 3.
That works. Don't everybody try to go with me at once.
Lonnie and I can't be alone together because we both don't know what they look like.
Fact.
All right, I'm
That
gonna
is
go
a
with
good
Lonnie and
point.
Morlock since Corvin and Morgan are kind of the dream team and we'll get stuff done.
Corbin and Morgan. Whoa!
And we'll go have our shenanigans and figure things out.
All right. So if you guys are splitting up, which direction are the three of you going?
One
Towards the
direction.
palace. Towards the palace.
Okay, the three of you want to go toward the palace. Corvin and Morgan, where do you want to go?
Perimeter?
Yeah.
Oh, go.
Perimeter, like around the edge of the city?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. If that's what we're doing, we are ending it here for tonight.
Wow.
And next week,
We split the
We're
party.
gonna have to
of
do
course,
this in
that's
group.
always a good idea.
Otherwise, 2 to 3 of you are just going to be sitting there doing nothing for half the time, and I don't want that. So we're gonna have to split it up. Bradley, you've been avoiding it for 2 weeks. You're gonna have to play a game with 2 players. Sorry, bud. It doesn't seem like we have much of an option.
Unless Corbin wants to go with 2 of the 3 of us, and the other can go with
That's the other option.
Wait, did you say that you wanted to do it in groups next week? Because you don't want some of us to just sit there and do nothing for half the game?
That didn't happen tonight.
Looks at Lonnie. Lonnie looks at me. Okay. JK. Lol.
So because we're asleep, does this count as a long rest?
Not right now.
Okay.
Nice try. So yeah, I will have to figure this out for next week. And tonight, you guys are splitting the party to clean in separate directions. What a high stakes game this will be when we reconvene.
Riveting.
Yeah, good job, everybody. Thanks, Griff, for being here and keeping stream alive. We will see everyone next week as we find out what's being cleaned, where's being cleaned, who's doing the cleaning, and most importantly, why are we cleaning?
Dirty, dirty, dirty.
Have a great night.